The marathon is one of, if not the most famous race. It's the benchmark that people use to measure peak athleticism. People spend months training, running hundreds of kilometers in preparation of a condensed suffering across a few hours for just this one race. So I want to know, can you run a marathon without training? Let's find out.
The game plan for this run is to survive and not die. I'm going to just try get to as far as I can run. Of course I'm going to try hit the marathon, but if it doesn't, that's completely fine by me as long as I do my best. That is the aim of this challenge, to do my best. The plan is to try hold a consistent pace of 6 to 10 minutes. I know it's going to be rough much later down in the line. If my maths is right, 6 minutes times 42, that's 240 minutes? 4 hours of running. Oh my god, what did I sign myself up to?
I should explain why I'm doing such an extreme challenge. For context, I used to race competitively in high school cross country. I religiously trained 3 times a week to compete on the weekends. It's been years since then, and to be honest, I'm a shadow of my former self. I've been settling for less. It's become a habit for me to default to comfort over a longer period of time. For example, scrolling social media because I deserve a short break from the hecticness of life, or not pushing hard at the gym because I'm just not feeling it today. Grabbing a bag of unhealthy snacks because I deserve a little treat. Which has been great for my instant mental health, but not great for actually getting anything done or getting further ahead in life, which has led me to a limbo state of just existing. I've been putting working harder off for so long that I don't even know or believe if I'm capable of doing it anymore. The quote that's been haunting me is that the busiest day of the year is tomorrow. I'll do the chores then, start that new habit tomorrow, and begin working on my side hustle. Eventually. How long am I going to continue to waste away my time and potential because I know I'm capable of more? What I need is a kickstart to believe that I am capable because it doesn't feel like it right now. And if I can do something extreme, I can prove my boundary is much further than I currently believe, which is what I need in order to just even start striving for more. So that's why I'm willing to suffer so much for this challenge, as you can see from this footage here.
Right now, I'm at kilometer 4, and it's not crazy. I've got to do this another 10 times and a bit. I'm really struggling and sweating. This is going to be much harder than I anticipated. It's way easier when I was in bed thinking about it. Oh my god, yes. Fountain of life. Feels like a game save state. It's like a save station. Gotta be looking for more of those further down the line. Definitely be needing them. Oh, ain't that a beauty. Now I'm gonna be running all of it. All the way to over there. Even though I haven't reached kilometer 6, I'm grateful for this challenge because I would have given up way earlier if I hadn't framed in my mind that I was going to run 42 kilometers. So fall forward, I guess. Go off, King.
1 mile later.
I haven't even made it to double digits yet, and yet I'm already walking.
This was already the longest that I had run in the span of 4 years. The only thing that got me to continue was despite that I hadn't made it to double digits yet.
I made it to a park. I need to find a save station. Can't find one. Where the hell is this save station? But where the hell is the save station? Saved. That save station maybe did not save me. I felt like I chugged too much water. Now I just feel the sloshing in my belly. It just goes glug 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 as I'm running. That's a terrible glug 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 sound, but I chugged way too much water. Lesson learned, don't chug too much water.
Whoa, whoa. Here I come. Oh, here I come.
I want to be taken away. I want to be lifted up in there. I've been running for over an hour and I still haven't even hit my first 10 kilometers. Oh man. Just made it to 10 Ks. Let's go. My other camera was running low on battery, so I had to switch to my phone. But I'm going to try dial in now and actually hit or get to 20 kilometers without recording and try get into a flow state. Earphones are probably going in, It's time for a montage.
That was such a piddly reaction for running a half marathon, so just goes to show how tired I was.
Oh, officially finished halfway. I'm still letting the time run right now, so it's still technically my marathon time. Lucky that past me had the foresight to pack a nut bar. I had to take this break because I felt like I was being sucker punched by a black hole in my stomach. Now that I've technically finished a half marathon, I should probably take a stock take because this is a huge achievement. This is the longest I've ever run ever already. However, in saying that, I feel like throughout the last 11 kilometers, which may have looked easy depending on how I edit it, it was very difficult. Every step felt like it was the last rep in a gym set, and my muscles are just crying out. My legs are feeling heavy. If they were as heavy as they feel in gold, I'd be a very rich man right now. I think I walked about 2 kilometers of it, but that's fine as long as I keep going. So now I'm at the halfway point, and I don't think I put everything in yet. So I'm gonna keep going, and the plan now is that I'm at a lake run, which is 7 kilometers per lap. So if I technically do 3 laps, I should be able to finish a full marathon. It's already been 2 hours and 40 minutes since I've started, so this last bit is going to be rough if I intend to finish it. Alright, it's time to fire up. Last leg. Oh, I was hyped up, but maybe less so now. Oh. I just started running again, and I'm running at an 8-minute pace, and I'm not sure if it was the nut bar, but I'm starting to feel a bit more optimistic that I can do this. It's going to be a shit fight, but I'm going to keep trying, which is all I can do. Wow, how pretty and serene and calm and beautiful. Back to your scheduled state of suffering.
I'll be honest and say that I was looking like I was in bad form. This is what I was looking like at the beginning of the run, and this was me at this point now. I tried not to show it when talking to the camera, but the miles were getting to me, and I could very well be considered fragile merchandise at this point.
Why did I think that this would be easier to achieve? I just had this thought about motivation. People that have actually trained for the marathons, they have another fallback on of saying, if I don't finish this marathon, all those months will be wasted. It's just wasted months. But I didn't have that. I just went, I'm gonna try run a marathon today. And I can't believe that last night I was also just binging YouTube videos and eating popcorn and potato chips. And I've decided to do this to myself. The intrusive thought to be like, pull out, just give up. There's no reason for this, but that's exactly why I'm doing this. Because I don't want that part of my brain to have control over me anymore. I want to prove to myself that I'm capable of doing this, that I can do this.
This was essentially my thought process for the rest of the run. I kept fluctuating between, I can't do this, I can just quit so easily and just give up. And you've got this, you're not done yet, you haven't put in 100%. So after the break, up until kilometer 25, it was all a mental game. But then the physical damages started to clock in from the marathon.
Body check-in, my big toe, or both my big toes, started to hurt. They're very sore. They've been carrying a lot of the weight on the follow-through of my runs. I don't know how much longer my body can hold out. My interior quad is starting to cramp up. Oh, fuck.
I wasn't sure if this physical setback was going to stop me overall, but I definitely needed to stop.
Oh my god. Oh my god. It's not spasming at least. That's a plus, but that's pretty bad cramp. Why did I decide to do this to myself? Just holding out alright. Let me get some water, do the smart decisions. Let's chill out for a bit, because once I quit, it's over. It's no more.
I was so close to throwing in the towel here. I was doing whatever I could to talk myself out of it and just continue running.
Fuck. Sun's out, runs out. I don't even know what I'm saying anymore. It's just gibberish. Sun's out, runs out. Let's go. Let's go. Save station. The other half of my quad is starting to go out as well now. So I'm only at 27 kilometers. I feel like I can only get to 30 and then I'll try to call it. The goal is to survive to 30 now, which is rough given the circumstances. So hopefully this last 2.5k, just gotta outlast it. Okay, I got this. My legs right now are just screaming for me to stop. And I walk a little bit, which gives them a little bit of temporary relief. But every time I keep taking a step, they just start screaming again. This bloody sucks. Which crazy fool decided to invent the marathon? And which crazy fool decided that they could run it without training it? Oh wait, it was me. I'm the fool. It's like my brain is telling my legs to go, but they're not moving. And a part of my brain is also not wanting to move. So there's that as well. It's the final save station, quite possibly. I'm so dead.
I definitely needed this last save station. My mouth was so dry when it was running, it felt like I was swigging around a mouthful of sand as I was running.
Yes. Oh, that shit tasted good. Oh, I'm hobbling like a little man now, an old man. I feel like I'm always in an internal battle of, oh, gotta start running. And, oh, my legs just want to give out. Oh, let's go. Let's go. 1.4 more Ks. Fuck. I don't think I can do it. I don't think I can do it.
My body had given up, but this was the make or break point of knowing that this was the very edge of what I was capable of. It was definitely possible I had given everything that I had already, but that's the judgment moment where you can see if you can actually dig deeper and go to another level to finish off what you set out to do.
Fuck. It's the last kilometer, but I don't think I can do it.
At this point, I was literally just saying any jarble just to keep me going. I needed to prove to myself that I could do it.
You gotta, man. You gotta run. That's all it is to it. One foot in front of the other. Just like Forrest. Just like Forrest.
I didn't care what I said as long as I just didn't stop running. I was repeating the lines just to get into my tired brain the point that I didn't want to quit.
Your legs don't hurt. Your brain does. Your legs don't hurt. Your brain does.
I didn't even realize that my body had subconsciously turned around as an act of trying to quit or leave this run.
Come on, man. 800 more meters. Come on, man. Come on, man. You can do 800, can't you? You can do 800. I lost it.
But then disaster struck. My body was shutting down and the cramps had come back in full swing.
Okay, stretch it out. Last 600. Come on, man. Come on. Hands in sight. To the tree. You suffered for 4 hours and 5 minutes. What's another 2 more minutes? Come on. I'm gonna come back and pass out here. Last 100. Last 100. Let's go. Let's go, last 100.
Every muscle and fiber in my legs were just screaming for me to stop. However, I needed to put on the jets for the last 100 meters to finish this all off.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. 30 Ks. Done. Shade. Shade.
After all the minutes of running, pain, cramps that were had, and save stations, the challenge that I had set out for myself had finally come to an end.
I did it though. I did it. 30 kilometers out of 42. Today is the day after, so here is the aftermath of a bad decision. I feel like I've gotten a free old person trial. Everything aches much more so than yesterday. And I'm walking around my house like this.
All of the main muscle groups really hurt: quads, glutes, calves, feet. On top of that, there was pain across my body in areas that I didn't even know was possible to feel pain in. Negatives aside, there were two big perks. Last night's sleep was the best sleep I ever had. I felt like I had been tranked by an elephant dart. The other thing is the feeling of accomplishment. This is what I had to say yesterday straight after the run. I'm a bit upset that I wasn't able to actually run a marathon on a first attempt. That's only because I genuinely believed that I could, and that's the only reason why that I was able to run much further than I ever have before. Albeit quite slow. However, I don't really care about the outcome because I know truly in my heart that I genuinely did do my best and try my best. And that's all I can ask for about myself. I don't have any other grandiose comments or remarks to make because I'm just tired. I just want to go home. Ugh. Wait, how am I getting home? So can you run a marathon without training? Unfortunately, this time around, I wasn't able to prove that you can do it, but I reckon if I got another shot, it's definitely possible. However, I did find the more important belief that I was looking for, that you can do that thing that you've been wanting to do. It doesn't have to be as extreme as running a marathon, but I reckon if I can run 30 kilometers without training for it, where I've only ever run like 10 kilometers, then anything's possible. So do that thing that you've been putting off. All it takes is a little bit of delusion to make yourself believe that you can do it. And that's all you need. If you enjoyed watching this video, subscribe, stick around. I'll try to keep making more content like this. So thanks for watching until the end of this video, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.